È un gioco dove praticamente c'è una storia dietro, l'ho appena iniziato, quindi praticamente sono appena arrivato, quindi ti spiego com'è il gioco e poi dopo tutta una roba nuova, ok? Ti aspetto. Ok, perfetto. Trasmissione. Che non fai la trasmissione? Ok, ora sì. Bella, Mariuccio! Allora, Mario, ti spiego com'è questo gioco. Questo gioco qua è particolare. Installato, cioè l'ho iniziato da poco, pochissimo. Allora, adesso ti spiego. Praticamente noi siamo quel personaggio lì che non so se che hai visto. Adesso te lo faccio vedere. Siamo un personaggio bruttissimo, oltretutto. E praticamente siamo sto qua. E praticamente dobbiamo trovare la nostra madre non si sa più che fine abbia fatto. Ok? Noi siamo andati qua con quella barca lì. Queste qua sono le abilità. Allora, ti faccio vedere subito. Allora, opzione. Ok, questa è la mappa, va bene? Diario, questo qua sono i veri personaggi. Questo qua è questa grande figa. Poi questo qua siamo noi. Questo qua è il prete. Nostra madre, che non troviamo più. Questo qua non so chi sia. Servitori, che sono i servitori del palazzo. Ok, che sono andati a un castello. Questo qua sono l'inventario, le cose che abbiamo. Ok, mappa, personaggio. Ok, il personaggio ha tre abilità. Può essere scelto l'abilità occultista, quindi colui che è esperto nelle robe, le arti, scienze occulte, c'erano arti, scienze occulte, capito? Quelle robe lì. Questi qua sono i tratti, vabbè, tratti, vedi, possiamo scegliere tra... Ah no, questo qua, ok, non c'entra nulla. Possiamo scegliere tra occultista, ma è un gioco di paura? No, no, non è un gioco di paura, beh, non credo, non ci ho ancora giocato. Occultista e altre due abilità, io ho scelto 3-2 occultista. Sì, sembra abbastanza figo. Eh sì, adesso dobbiamo provare, ho appena iniziato, ho parlato per trovare mia madre, adesso sto cercando, devo cercare indizi su mia madre, qua. Devo trovare degli indizi. Non mi ricordo come si corre più. Ok, con R2 si corre, ok. Devo... Sì. Ho appena iniziato, quindi è proprio fresco fresco, quindi non so nemmeno io come si fa. Sente che ho una umidità bassa. Opzioni. Mannaggia a me, mannaggia. Comandi. Sì, no. Non c'è l'umidità? Ah boh. Allora. Eccolo qua, un altro indizio.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Vedi, è un gioco a scelta, eh? Metodologica.
Ah, one of the
Ok.
rivers is still
Io avendo certe abilità
concealed,
posso fare.
and I
Se no è
can't
bloccato,
imagine how
devo fare altre abilità. Un po' come di Detroit Become Human, è un
What's the
gioco
Samuel
esclusivamente a
Goldfish?
scelte, quindi
Who are you writing
a
to?
seconda di cosa scelgo
Nothing
cambia la storia,
familiar.
ok?
Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to
Io
our
ho trovato.
old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance.
Adesso
Yours
leggo, eh.
devotedly,
Cos'è la nostra madre? Sara delle scene, noi siamo.
what is your
Scene.
game here, Mother?
Ok, noi stiamo cercando di capire
Something's
cosa
gone
sta facendo ancora
sideways.
la nostra
I've
madre.
never talked to anyone
Ok,
using language like this. Something's gone.
beato. Bello, ok.
Word you keep bringing up.
Sì, ci sta.
Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Vedi? Questo non lo posso fare, è bloccato perché non ho l'abilità della politica disponibile, quindi devo forza fare questo.
I'm guessing he's
Perché
a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put
se
face to
avessi
it.
avuto abilità sapevo già chi fosse,
Nothing we could
mentre
talk
se
about
non
too
ce
soon,
l'ho,
Mother. I don't know
tutto
if you
basa
could put
come
yourself
mi
into this
potenzio.
scene, but I
Quindi
think
ci
this
sono
is gonna be worth your time.
tante varie scelte. Poi devo prendere, ho aggiunto un oggetto all'inventario. Questi qua sono oggetti che mi danno cure alle alterazioni negative, tipo sono delle robe importanti. Questo qua cos'è? Ripristino 2 punti impegno. Se ho sprecato di sono quelli per potenziarmi, posso scegliere come voglio io, vedi? Tipo questo qua ci vogliono 4 punti impegno. Adesso vedi che sono 4. Poi qui altri 4, tutti 4. Poi c'è questa parte qua. Poi c'è quella dell'osservazione e poi c'è quella della persuasione. Sono tutte e tre tutte le abilità, vedi? Adesso io ho quanti forse ho dei punti impegno, posso vedere se diciamo, spendere nella logica, quindi che migliora il mio talento da oratore, ok? La manipolazione, la erudizione che è la cultura, cioè, l'occultismo appunto sono la conoscenza in fatto di miti, arte occulte, simboli religiosi, lingue antiche e società segrete, scienze, la scienza appunto, sotterfugi, essere tipo stealth, tipo molto stealth. Quindi adesso non so se posso usare qualche cosa, a me piacerebbe usare la logica, non posso usare ancora. È a livello 2. Ci sono mi sa, 3 livelli per cosa e devo potenziare tutto. Pensa quando c'ho tutto il massimo quanto sono forte. Però ho appena iniziato. Vedi? Qua mi manca solo 3 punti. Qua 4. Tutto. Ok? Hai capito? Qua ci sono tipo delle robe, maestro. Vedi, devo fare. Devo arrivare. Tipo come arrivare a una certa cosa. Tipo arrivare a livello 3 di manipolazione, 2 di quelle cose là. I tratti sono questi, vabbè. Facendo alcune scelte mi dà un punto abilità manipolazione. Facendo questa. Tipo, c'era una scelta prima che devo fidarmi di mia madre. Una scelta che non flash. Io fidandomi di mia madre mi ha dato un punto di abilità in psicologia. Se non mi fossi fidato, però mi sono fidato. E qua perché ho scelto la classe occultista, che mi piace l'occulto. Mi è sempre più interessato. Ok, adesso devo andare, o cerco altri indizi o vado alla villa. Cosa cercare altri indizi o andare alla villa? Io cercherò altri indizi. Poi dimmi tu cosa preferisci. Qua non si vede nulla, c'è luminosità. Poi posso anche tipo parlare in maniera più aggressiva con le altre persone e essere pacato. Tutto questo dipende da me, ok? È un gioco gratis, è free to play, lo puoi prendere anche costa. Gratis. Sì, è free to play. Pesa anche poco, 7 giga. Cerchiamo altri indizi allora. Eccolo qua un altro indizio forse. O sono. No, cazzo puttana troia. Qua. Non lo so, l'ho già fatto. Ma mi fa tutto. No, mi rifà tutto. Aspetta, se esamino le lettere una alla volta. Sono curioso. Ah, vedi, guarda qua. Allora, al signor al signor dei ideogrammi. Metro scritte. Io teoricamente, se avessi avuto. No, vedi? Non ho quindi la capacità di poter tradurre varie lingue. Perché c'era anche la roba linguistica. Quindi aumentandola, potevo appunto essere in grado di tradurre tante lingue. Mentre io non avendocela perché non ce l'ho disponibile, dovevo forse fare così. Vedi? Purtroppo. E magari è una cosa importante. Andiamo qua. Al signore, vediamo cosa mi dice. Ok, non sono tutti indizi importanti. Signorina.
The address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me. It's about time the order sent some envoys.
Magari sono robe secondarie, però boh.
It's too badly written. I can't make out the address.
No, niente, non può leggere. Ah, guarda, ecco, guarda quante ce ne sono. Tantissime.
Envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Diretto al Vaticano perché c'era il Papa. Conosco questo nome, cultismo livello 1 ce l'ho disponibile, quindi.
Apparently this
Vedi?
letter is meant for Pope Pius VI.
Perché io sono esperto di queste cose, quindi posso capirlo.
I wonder which one of these people was influential enough to write to the Pope in person.
Ok. Vediamo un attimo cosa mi ha scritto, così vedo. Vado un attimo a mangiare, ok, vai tra. Ci sentiamo dopo. Al signor De Buff, della
That
Buff.
was in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently. Probably a Dutchman.
Mm.
Wooden floorboard. Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed. Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed. Get it open barehanded.
Prendo la chiave. Posso fare questo?
There we are.
Vedi? Sbloccando questa cosa io... Vedi? Interessante, mi ha dato un trofeo. Ah, che scendo. E mo quindi ho 0 punti impegno. No, però aspetta, ho sempre la roba del... Però
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with your mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Poi ma sono pro. Oi tu, Fra Gamer, quanta gente c'è sto party?
This wharf is used as
6.
storage for a lot of barrels.
Grazie, non l'avevo capito nemmeno chi sono, chi è Aleanto, Nichetit, chi sono questi due navetti?
Alleanto e Nichenito sono due miei amici, però basta, penso non conosco nessun altro.
Bravo, bravo.
Grazie.
E tu non...
Eh?
Power's wet. Lots of
E non ci vai
cars
su Rainbow?
damn.
Io non ce l'ho, cioè io ce l'ho ma l'ho disinstallato e poi non mi piace Rainbow.
The person who left this barrel like
Mi
this
spiace.
was mine, but
Tu ce l'hai Rainbow?
waste.
Stai laggando a bestia. Iniziando tipo a dire...
Ho
tipo
detto,
così.
mi senti bene?
Come sta? Sì, io ce l'ho Rainbow.
Ok. Mi senti bene adesso?
Se mai giochiamo noi due.
No, ma io non ce l'ho, cioè io ce l'ho disinstallato Rainbow.
Sì, ok. Dai, andare su Rainbow che ci giochiamo. Gioca a Rainbow. Ce l'hai installato, ci giochiamo.
A Latin inscription.
Aspetta che chiamo Cistrian.
And this is Fili Quantilia Produzio Tesogaggio.
E pure l'abbonamento giochiamo a Rainbow. Dai Fra Gamer, entra su Rainbow che ci giochiamo.
Ma non ce l'ho disinstallato.
I tend to agree.
Hai capito? Non so se hai capito.
Ah, io ho capito, ce l'ho installato.
Ah, infatti...
Ah, io ho
No,
capito, ce l'ho installato.
no, ma a me non piace. Comunque. Puoi giocare con lo...
Ma come
Con,
è
solo...
bellissimo.
io non sono... proprio non mi piace. Oltre ad essere scarso non mi piace proprio.
His manor at the top of a rocky outcrop.
Io non...
Va bene, ma poi migliori. Invitami. Vabbè. GPT, tornate in chat party. Ero inclassificata, va, ma se ne vanno pure in chat di gioco addirittura. Ma cosa fai nel party se poi giochi a...
boh, non pensavo fossero tutti giocare...
The Council.
Non pensavo tutti fossero in classificata. Per me sono qui dentro, non è un problema.
Giusto, perché non te le sta lì, inizi a giocarci e poi vedi che bello.
Sì, cioè, sono
Pure
molto
io
tentato,
mi
ma mi spiace non...
Poi sono schioccato.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
Madonna, ma che c'è quanta gente, Cristo.
Quindi per essere un pro player devi giocare. E giocare bene.
Ho rotto il cazzo.
No, non glielo voglio dire.
Gliel'ho detto.
No, non glielo voglio dire.
Vabbè, non credo neanche a lui, boh, non rompere, ok, c'hai un
Magari
account,
glielo
non
voglio
rompermi
dire.
più la
No, glielo
minchia,
voglio
Cristo Dio. Il cazzo di tuo padre, credo. No, credo molto al cazzo di tuo padre. Ah, sì,
Ora che vi dovete
sì.
decidere. Ma che Angelo?
Guarda, hai ragione tu, hai rotto il cazzo, boh, ci
Ma
credo,
chi? Ma cosa?
lo giuro,
Ma
ci credo
quando?
su mio padre, che lo so se chi se ne frega, boh, tranquillo, ci credo tantissimo.
Mother got here some time ago.
Sì,
I was hoping to find her when I
ci
arrived.
credo al morto, sei prima al
Ma io non ho
campo,
detto niente.
sempre per del mondo, sei un bel...
By the way,
Ah, sì.
I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, sì, però fungo, scusa, sì. Ah, sì. Però fungo, sei con me che fungo.
Ma posso dirti una cosa,
Però ci hai giocato pure te, quindi...
Our exchanges have always been
Ma ho capito, No.
Ma visto che tu parli, Number, io ho giocato, come te, io ho giocato a Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4,
surely just an oversight.
e come mai non sono forte?
Oh, basta, porco Dio.
Lagga!
Adesso solo a ridere. Non so nient'altro.
Cioè, ma hai capito almeno? Vai a giocare a COD, va. Vai a giocare a COD, stai zitto e vai a giocare a COD.
Ma non c'entra niente! Va bene.
Ragazzi,
veramente.
io questa è la parte che non si può giocare così, cioè. Così. Ok, perfetto. Perché sinceramente, cioè, eccomi Mario. Scusa Mario, ma erano in parte con Nick che stavano urlando, quindi ho deciso di abbandonare. Muta sti coglioni. No, ma sono uscito direttamente. Perché sinceramente non ho le palle piene. Allora Mario, sto facendo una cosa, guarda.
Mother trained me, and I assist in her research.
Guarda Mario.
In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother were
Porca puttana, ho
secret
sbagliato.
society. It would seem that discretion.
I quadratini lì che hai visto, allora, io, questo qui è un confronto. Ho tre fasi. Quando c'è il tick verde, quindi la V verde, e quindi sto diventando più convincente. Se invece sbaglio, come ho appena fatto adesso, perché sono un coglione, non sarò meno convincente e lui sarà meno propenso a dirmi quello che voglio sapere, capito? Ok? Dimmi quando ci sei, così ritorno, così review. Appena arriva il messaggio. Spero tu abbia capito quello, cioè, com'è andata. Vediamo, ok.
One of your specialities, my son.
Sbagliato,
You
vedi?
will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust.
Vedi, ecco, lui mi ha detto che non...
Shit. All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful.
Ok, fase 3, non devo sbagliare.
Do you think I should give it to you?
Devo rispondere bene affinché lui... Cosa cazzo dico? Mannaggia, non abilità. Se così non appena l'avrò trovata, conta su di me.
Listen, you have nothing to fear. I will give your letter to my mother the moment I find her.
The moment you find her? You mean Sarah has gone missing?
Shit.
No!
Said that. Let's not exaggerate, Your Eminence. I have no
Ho
other
sbagliato.
information at this time. It's probably nothing.
Che guarda, vorrei riavviare.
If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Trovo l'ultima fase. L'ultima fase è un confronto. Devi convincere il tuo interlocutore dando una risposta corretta. In caso di risposta sbagliata dovrai ripetere la fase fino a quando non avrai dato la risposta giusta, non avrai messo le gaffe a tue disposizioni. In caso di fallimento ripeti l'ultima fase del confronto. Ok, non devo sbagliare quindi. Io sono Dio con nessuno. Giuriamo... Non... Certo, non vi preoccupate, non giuro su Dio. Dobbiamo fidarci.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret,
Ok.
Monsieur de Ricci. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals.
Bella sta roba, interessante. Ho capito come si fa adesso.
Led like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether
Ok.
to look at what it contains.
Anche se avessi sbagliato era ok. Elementi nascosti. Molti indizi sono nascosti. Alcuni avranno conseguenze sulla tua avventura, quindi ti metti alla ricerca. Ok, quindi mi devo molto per illustrare. Perfetto. Ok. Oggetto aggiunto alimentare. Lettera di Piaggi sigillata. Allora. Questo è i volumi. Ok. Lettera di Piaggi sigillata. Una lettera sigillata consegnata dal Piaggi quando sono nella mia stanza. Deciderò se aprirla. Ok. La devo trovare dal molo. Fazzoletto materno. Ok.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch.
Plutarco è
Biography
antico.
of the great men.
Se avessi avuto, lo posso sfogliare perché ho riduzione a livello 1. Meno male, perfetto.
Opened Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
I manoscritti ti consentono di istruirti nel corso dell'avventura. All'inizio di ogni missione potrai scegliere cosa leggere e ottenere punti vita permanenti. Tra i manoscritti utilizzando la scheda inventata nel menu. Ok, perfetto. Dimmi se non capisci qualcosa e te lo spiego, Mario, eh? Quando sto lì per lottare piano
I
piano.
thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
È bruttissimo.
Come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monsignor His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States.
Ah, è vero, perché cosa mi state nel
Delighted at last
1690?
to make your acquaintance, Mr.
È George Washington
Pleased to
proprio.
meet you, Mr. President. Louis Maurras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Di una lettera. No, di mia madre.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Ricci's mother is to join us.
Quanto è brutto.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Oh!
Good Lord! Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the Order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Ok.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apology.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
Sì, io capivo quel cavolo, vaffanculo, va. Gioco di merda, infame del cazzo.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read...
Aspetta un attimo, scusa, cosa mi ha scritto male, sennò dopo mi dimentico. Bella topa. Ma che ha? L'ictus. Diciamo.
My thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise.
Aspetta che poi puttana ci fa il motorbot.
Guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
No, sto con Washington. Ciao, Washington.
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Oui, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
Ah, inglese,
I didn't know.
Stati Uniti e
Sorry
francese.
to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy, and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington.
You seem to be very familiar with my mother. When did you
Aspetta un attimo che voglio vedere cosa mi hai scritto, Mario. Puoi fare pure una casa? Poi? Pupi fare pure una casa. Ah, puoi fare pure una casa? In che senso puoi fare pure una casa? Ah, con quella lì che è figa, sì. Se ti dico con quella lì, sì, minchia. Anche due.
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Sono disponibile. Secondo me che dorato.
When she came to the U.S., did you exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly. What's more, she was essential in helping set up the American branch of the Order. I would never have become its leader without her help. We are a new country. And to achieve our democratic ideals, we need to count on discrete powers such as our organization.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Un attimo, andiamo con iscritto. Ah, beh, sì, ok.
Careful, they're coming back.
Stanno tornando.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Cos'è quella di Francisco Goya, quella lì?
The statue is impressive.
Quella lì è Francisco Goya.
Rubens, the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Sono un ragazzo mica stupido.
Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting there is. I think I recognize a theme, but the style and
lo so io qual è Francisco Goya.
Saturn devouring his son.
Vedi?
Well, you wouldn't know. The artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to stay.
Minchia, ha aperto le pupille, scusa, che... Le pupille... dopo se mi puoi spiegare cosa ha detto, perché non ho apposta levato la live, ok. Vabbè, finisce 4 lo dico.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You
No.
have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted.
Ma come? Puntata
The servants will
persa.
accompany you to your rooms.
Quante tante opportunità c'ho, ma però mai riesco a concludere. Che cazzo però, che puttana. Ciao. Un secondo, allora. Elizabeth Adams. Poi ci prende la frutta dei genitori di quanta morta. Routine della mente, ora una giovane donna estremamente fragile, affetta da disturbo bipolare, diversa da terribili attacchi d'ansia, i suoi sentimenti nascosti nel consumo da dentro. Notate numero sicure, questa è tutto cosa in questo anni, non sembra che pagare i demoni. Perché la donna questa è la sua una brava follia. In virtù della sua amicizia, quando si rivolge a Norma e Lord Mortimer, John Adams decide di mandare la figlia alla villa di Lord Mortimer. Non pensa che ciò possa aiutarla. Elizabeth nella villa. Mamma mia. Barone di Nottingham, aristocratico inglese molto stimato. Irriducibile monarchico, Gregory Holm ha passato gran parte della sua carriera a fare in modo che il Regno Unito diventasse uno dei paesi più influenti al mondo. Cosa vuol dire atavico? Io pensavo che volesse dire tipo una cosa molto una roba degli antenati, tipo una roba... Ok. Dalle differenti compagnie britanniche non diventerà stazione commercio. Della differenti compagnie britanniche dell'Italia alla stazioni commerciali sono in America. È sempre stato tra gli istituti scacchieri mondiali semplicemente economiche. In Inghilterra ha contribuito alla riduzione del debito pubblico e, poiché si sentiva molto vicino ai valori della famiglia, si è dedicato moltissimo alle classi meno abbienti, fondando istituti di beneficenza per fine di prostituzione industriale. Holm ha sempre coltivato per partecipare agli incontri mondiali della sua suo vecchio amico Lord Mortimer. George Washington è uno dei padri fondatori, nonché il presidente degli Stati Uniti d'America. La sua vita è stata sui suoi seminari politici. Ha fondato la Sala delle Scie, e ha governato una città segreta non generalmente influente, l'uomo dorato, di cui segue diressa direzione americana. Ma che lo incoraggiava scendere un momento in campo, secondo voci dell'amico, secondo per il secondo mandato e vinse. Grazie alla morte di sull'isola, Washington adora partecipare a conti mondani in incognito. Ok.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, man. It's been quite a day. Right. Where is my room? A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often used during the St. Louis era. Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte. Sir Jacques Perreux. A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Una serie di biografie di uomini illusi che forniscono motivo sulla della grandezza. L'editore generale dell'Ambert, 156 citati sulle osservazioni di questo scivolo umano.
Sir Johann van Wulna.
A Chinese coin.
President George Washington. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Huh, that's me. Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy. Huh, that's me. Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do? Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother.
Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure to do things halfway. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. The conversion of St. Paul, like Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Equipaggiamento, i manoscritti, conosci le cose del 58, non è scritto non tanto volumi, cosa?
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I'm coming.
Dear Monsieur de Richet. Present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance. This is Circe. Golden Elixir. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Saint Jerome and the Angel.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it. There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it. All right. I've retrieved everything.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to distract Elizabeth while I search her room, and perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are 2 men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Ciao David. Qua.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Come on, this guy's a cardinal? Weren't you about to enter the room, Your Eminence?
Oh, no. I was just passing by.
But since I do happen to be here, shall we go in together now?
I'd rather go and find help. It's safer.
Well, let's see. It's always the same ones who get dumped in it.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you. Who do you think you are?
Forgive me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back here alone. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go! Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy! If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots!
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good. Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest. This is Circe. Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Well? Did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes? I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Decorum guide. That's not the right way. Golden elixir. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Now, give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please, be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Huh, that's me.
I'm exhausted. Better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Sì.
Devi stare no, proprio due passi proprio qua proprio. È un reumatismo. Un reumatismo. Ok, sei sparato. No, è tipo. Reumatismo vuol dire che ha a che fare con l'umidità? Che non penso che sia quello. No. Cosa sono le sciatalgie? Sciatalgie è sciatica. Sì, cioè quando è tipo un nervo che passa qua e si infiamma. E l'artrite? Artrite è un'infiammazione, tutto ciò che finisce in ite è un'infiammazione, quindi artrite, non so, una roba qua. Sì, esatto. Questi nervi qua e non riesci bene a chiudere. Non ho capito se è la passeggiata o se è stare seduto un po' basso sul tavolo.
Allora. Dove è scritto? Ciao Ale. Autismo. 3. Ok. Dei talenti. Ciao criminal. Allora. Minchia, ma è infattibile potenziarsi al mare.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Allora, manoscritti di Giocopedia. Ok, perfetto.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Dear Monsieur de Richet.
Basta questa qui prima.
Writing material.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
This room looks unoccupied.
Ok.
Priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Here's something that will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville.
One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, You undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message? The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Ok. Devo cercare.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same thing. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy. Before Superior. The conversion of Saint Paul, a Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome. Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no, there's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Ah, Dio mio.
That wasn't it. Not to mention I covered half the page with lemon juice. Great. Louis. Lemon's used to write secret messages, not to reveal them. I'll have to try something else.
Okay.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases. Nothing. Well, I think I've searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book. Well, so it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page. Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find something else. Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, it could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great.
Cavolo.
I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Hall requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests. Huh, that's me.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later. That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
For God's sake, what happened in here?
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals. Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Ero con la mamma di qua in cucina che non una cosa e si toccò che ha tirato un bestemmione e una barca. Non so così. Ce lo compri? Ma ce lo compri? No. Questo qua è bellissimo, vedere? È un giuro play. Apri un attimo. Di Council. Ma come fai questi giochi? Free play.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters too. 3rd November. A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society. Carmelite water. My dear Elizabeth, a chest with a half-circle pattern. An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible. Feet and hands are bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed? Feet and hands are bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed? Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. President George Washington. Duke Manuel Godoy. Might be better to take a different stairway.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
E non ho altre cose.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes. Why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
I want to find out what really happened.
No, you really don't want to know what your mother did when I shed my first blood at puberty.
On the contrary, you can tell me anything. Let me be my own judge.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Okay.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Sì.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master.
Cos'è quanto mi è
Is there
costato?
anything else that sir would like to know?
Poco, gratis. Gratis, è un gioco gratis.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir.
No, no, proprio gratis,
By
gratis.
discretion to say
Sono
nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests.
il Plus. No, non è
Perhaps,
esclusivo.
would like to know something else?
Sì, sì, sì.
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests.
Sta bene fuori?
If sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help sir in any other way?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does sir have any more questions?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, Sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, Sir?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, Sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, Sir. Perhaps Sir would like to know something else?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against Sir taking any.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope Sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Well, there you are, then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But I...
Now.
But, sir, I... Very well, sir. Here you are. May Sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you. My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge.
Io voglio uscire, c'è un sacco di gente. So di essere solo io quello.
Ah, è totale. Sì, sì. Ciao Ale. Non ho... Mm. Aspetta, mettere la live.